Yeah, this brings us to our last song of the evening. Song, right? Of the evening. Peter Válek, dude. Well, the song is by Peter Válek. Allotrope is the one who brought this to my attention. So I'm going to turn this way down, guys, so that you can't really hear much. So I need to turn my stuff down too, so there we go. So let's get your link, plug it in. It's going to start playing right away, but we're just going to pause it real quick. Oh, God, this is more chaotic than I thought we were going to get. Okay, dudes. Should we do research into Peter Válek before jumping into this? Or should we just... Dude, this was uploaded 2020. Louder, louder. Yeah, I turned it down on purpose. So, okay, let's do a little bit of research on Peter Válek, dude. So, Peter Válek. Okay, so Peter Válek is a painter, illustrator, musician, and author of sound instruments and kinetic objects. He lives and works in Lusna nad Desnu, wherever that is, dude. He worked as a nurse in a retirement home. Okay, and then I guess he got real creative with some music, dude. This is a municipality in the Czech Republic. Okay, Lusna nad Desnu. Or is that Lukna? Lusna nad Desnu. Let me know, dude. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong. So Peter Válek lives in the Czech Republic. He's a painter, illustrator, musician, and author of sound instruments and kinetic objects. Okay. So let's get this sound squared away first, dudes. Okay. I understand it's not loud enough, but I just want you guys to see what I'm seeing, dude. This dude looks like he's in an abandoned home with just trash all about. Dude, I'm assuming these are his instruments. These are the kinetic objects that he is working with here to create the music we're about to hear. So, we're going to play it, right? And I'm going to adjust the volume as we go along. What is this one even called? Music 26. 2028, 26. It's just music, dude. He just calls it music. The kinetic objects are something else. Those are automated machines. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I understand. Doesn't have a name. Gotcha. All right, guys. Let's get into it. Did the dude just pull out marbles from his pockets? Dude. Hold on. The last little bit, dude, the last little thing. Oh my god. Hold on, let's watch that one more time. Dude, he gave them objects a good scolding. Next time they'll probably listen when he tells them what to do. Wow, what genius thought of the idea of attaching metal pot lids to strings, dude, and swinging them around? I think we might have the answer, dude. Petr Válek. Dude, if I saw a guitar on the ground. Are you sure he hasn't played with The Armed? He probably inspired The Armed. Yoko would love this. He's nuts. I love him. He seems like a very eccentric individual. I I want to listen to more. Dude, I think the flip-flops give him power. They add to the whole performance. Is he doing all right? Is he being fed properly? Is he being taken care of? Your network went out for most of that. Oh, jeez. Well, it looks like you're going to have to check it out on Patreon, dude. That's very unfortunate. Basically, it's a dude throwing... Dude, my favorite parts were the objects he pulled from his pockets, threw him. Just like they were just like flourishes. They were like the cymbal crashes of his music, dude. And then the final ting, little tin pan sound. Perfect. This is on the YouTube channel, The Vape. Dude, ooh. The comments, dude. Music to my ears. Beautiful. Love it. Bravo. There is maybe nothing musically better than this, in my opinion. Masterpiece. This spoke to my very soul. So deep. Bravo, maestro. I have to wear 2 pants to watch this in public. What's your guys' review? Gosh, I do agree. This is some of the most beautiful work I've ever heard in my entire life. Nothing has been cleaner, crisper, dude. Less offensive. This is probably some of the least offensive stuff I've listened to. Allotrope, I don't know what you were so afraid of. I agree with everybody in this comment section. They get it. They just get it. As well as I do. This is not merely music. This is an expression of the soul. Much like Yoko Ono's works, right? Except Yoko Ono's is more palatable, in my opinion. I get what this is doing, dude. I get it. Petr Válek, a genius of our time, and we just don't see it yet, dude. In 100 years, people are going to be talking about Petr Válek as if he has created life itself here. Dude, Peter's onto something. Soaring Tortoise on YouTube does stuff like this with the electronic devices. Nothing crazy like this. Some might like it. Okay. Okay, like Black MIDI stuff, dude. This is like the Black MIDI. This is like acoustic Black MIDI. I thought that was really funny. Reminds you of the Patton with Fantomas. Ooh, yeah, dude. Mike Patton, dude. We need to get back to some Mike Patton. Yeah, that was sick. Most offensive equals boring. I agree. Punctuated by 3 marble throws, yes. It did have structure. It was wild, dude. This was... I don't know if it was well thought out. It might be. Dude, perfectly orchestrated to just be so chaotic, yet nuanced. Yo, going over to twitch.tv/JohnSlopReacts and leave a follow if you want to catch all these live streams where we record all these reactions, dude. And going over to patreon.com/JohnSlop to submit your favorite songs for me to listen to. And you can help support the channel as well. Appreciate ya.